Ladies and gentlemen, what have I been telling you for about a year and a half since McCarthy became Speaker of the House? I said he promised former President Trump that he would impeach Biden. Now we have CNN. McCarthy makes most direct impeachment case against President Biden. AP News. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy floats an impeachment inquiry into the president. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. And number one, hit subscribe to this channel because I've been saying for a long time that the reason former President Donald Trump backed Kevin McCarthy is because McCarthy promised him to impeach Biden. It's not a stretch of the imagination to impeach somebody who was literally accepting hundreds of millions of dollars through intermediaries, Hunter and others. And what took place was shell companies or companies perhaps not in Biden's name, in Hunter's name, and in run by other people, those companies got money. That's, okay, Democrats do not have golf courses, or I should say, Biden and Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and Hunter, they don't have golf courses, okay? And hit subscribe to this channel, share this segment everywhere. To read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, Federalist, go to hagoodman.com. To the members, I love you. Thank you. To my new Patreons, thank you. And to the super thanks, thank you. They don't have, okay, Bill, Hillary, Joe, Hunter, they don't have golf courses or hotels or casinos. They don't sell a product. They're not, they're not on The Apprentice. They don't have a TV show. Okay, Trump is a businessman. Bloomberg, on the Democratic Party side, okay, is a businessman. Okay, their business, Bill and Hillary and Joe and Hunter's business is government. That's their business. When they accept money from the entire planet through a philanthropic organization, through a foundation, that's because they can't accept, $20 or $100 stuffed in their pockets. So the intermediary is, you'd have to be a complete fool and imbecile not to understand. It's right there. It's actually legal. Most of it is legal. But when you actually engage in that type of behavior and alter U.S. foreign policy or promise somebody something or give the appearance that you're going to use influence to help another country or another person using your government post to accept the money, that is graft, bribery. There are laws against that. That's a serious, these are serious felonies. You cannot, like Hunter has in his email and in the laptop, an email that Biden could be impeached on tomorrow just from that one email. And this is the New York Post broke the story. And of course, Twitter ran interference for Joe and Hunter and Democrats 2 years ago. The email is, how can you use your influence on the company's behalf? Okay? Influence being Joe. Hunter was never in politics, never in government, and had like a substance abuse issue and all that stuff. So you're talking about the way they make money is selling influence. It's like a protection racket. Do business with the Clintons, do business with the Bidens, do business with Democrats. You're not going to get investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation or others. Okay? And if anything, these agencies will protect all, anything corrupt, obvious graft. It's you don't need to be some kind of sleuth or detective. You don't need to be Perry Mason or Columbo to understand that money is going from all different companies and corporations and individuals and countries, from those places to Hunter and Bill and Hillary and Joe and other Democrats, because these people are selling access to the U.S. government, the appearance of access, influence, or the allure or appearance of influence. This is very simple, okay? Trump doesn't do that. Okay? Trump has a golf course or a casino, and so he makes money through business. The business of Democrats is Tammany Hall. Tammany Hall, you'd see in the late 1800s, early 1900s in New York. They get information that is, only a politician knows, and then they buy up land, and then, oh wow, the land goes up in value because the city needs it. So this is something that Democrats have been doing since Tammany Hall. This is not difficult to understand. Now Kevin McCarthy is finally bringing this up. And it's all over the news. Biden will get impeached, and I think Hillary Clinton will be the 24 nominee. And I've been saying this forever. She'll eventually, if it's not 24, 28, 32, 36, 30, 40, 44, 48, 52, she'll be the 2056 nominee. And I will tell you in 2056, I was right. She's the nominee. Because I said that Clinton would lose in 2016. All the experts and prognosticators and crystal ball people, they said, oh, well, no, a Clinton landslide. No, I said Clinton would lose to Trump. And nobody believed me, but it happened. There were some other people, too, that said, like, a handful of people. Not even, like, maybe 2 or 3 people. And it was me, Sticks, X, and Hammer, and who else? I think it was, like, only the 2 of us on all of YouTube. Maybe another person, 2 other people, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think that Democrats know Biden is not... he was never popular, ever. Did he make Iowa once? I'm not even sure if he, finished in the top 3 or 4 or 5 in Iowa. Okay? The Vice President, Harris, never even made it to the Democratic primary. She didn't even have the support to make it to Iowa. The wonderful person with 81 billion trillion people who apparently wanted him didn't even make it past Iowa once in his entire life. Okay? Nobody on the planet, nobody in the known universe ever woke up before 2019 and said, you know who would make a great president? Joe Biden. That never was a sentence that never was uttered by any human, ever. Even Martians, whatever, extraterrestrials, never said that ever, ever, ever. He didn't even make it past Iowa. I don't even know I forgot what he placed. I think he got one primary. He made a little, no, not even a splash in Iowa. Okay, now they've redone the primary because because the Democratic establishment can never actually win the first 3 or 2 or 3 primaries. So that's why they're tired of cheating Bernie Sanders. That's another thing. Did I tell you this? Have you heard this today? They cheated Bernie Sanders in 2016. This is normal to a person on the left. It's okay. Bernie didn't care. Oh, thank you. By the way, Vladimir, if you're listening, I don't want your help anymore. I don't want you to hack emails and to inform the country that Democrats cheated me, thus influencing people to vote for Trump. That is Bernie Sanders' mentality. That's how weak and pathetic the Democratic Party is. They cheat their own candidates, then convince you that it's a plot by another country to inform you of the cheating. And Trump is the bad person. You understand? So, again, I'll take a great economy, record low poverty, record highs in household median income, Doha Agreement, Abraham Accords, Americans out of Syria, all of these things that Trump did. And Trump is indicted because Democrats are indicting them. The DOJ and the Southern District in New York, these are not independent institutions. They're run by Democrats. The same thing they would say the same thing if Republicans were going after Clinton or anyone else. In this case, it's very true. Trump did not commit a crime with the Presidential Records Act. It doesn't even have any felonies associated with it. And he did not commit a crime with hush money because he was the one extorted. And the FEC didn't even say that he committed a crime. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel. It's pretty simple. It's called graft and bribery. Impeachment should have happened the day he was, in the Oval Office, first day. Give me your thoughts. Hit subscribe.